Good evening, everyone. This evening, we're going to talk about how to bid against week 2 openings. We got to understand that when the opponents open a week 2 and we overcall, we can't be weak. There's no week over week. If they open weak with 5 to 11 points and a 6-card suit, we have to have values. So if they open strong and we jump, we're weak. If they open weak and we bid or jump, we're strong. So we must understand that anytime partner comes in the bidding, we've got to have values. So I'm going to load the first hand number 5. I'm going to discuss hand number 5 with all of you and show you how to bid these hands and why. I like this hand that I dealt, but I'm going to do number 5. I love that hand. Okay. Okay, North opens the bidding with 2 hearts. I know one shouldn't really have a void, but sometimes you have to describe your hand, and it's such a good heart suit that you don't want to sit there and pass. I know we have that void, but there's nothing we can do about it. Let's open 2 hearts to show a 6-card heart suit. And now it's up to East to come in the auction. We cannot double. The reason we cannot double is because we do not have tolerance for the other major. King Doubleton's not good enough. We need at least 3 to a top honor. So we're going to come in at the 3 level with 3 clubs. And as I said just now, there's no week over week. So when partner comes in, partner is showing you values. South is never going to let you play there. On the law of total tricks, if partner's got 6 hearts and you have 4 and a singleton and an ace, you're going to block us out now with 4 hearts. You're not bidding to make it, partner's weak. But the law says we have 10 trumps between us, and I'm not giving them any space to do any bidding. So 4 hearts is either to make or it's a preempt. But the week 2 opener is never the captain in this game. Anyone who opens a no trump, anyone who opens a preempt, anyone who opens a week 2 is never in charge of the game. When they've described their hand, they've described their hand. So we are not in control. But the West hand is not going to take this lying down for one reason. The West has got working cards, no wasted points in hearts, has a club fit, and 1.5 quick tricks in spades, and the king of diamonds. They know that these are working cards. So they're going to go 5 clubs. They can't let them play in 4 hearts under any circumstances. Partner promises a 6-card suit at the 3 level. We should not overcall at the 3 level in a 5-card suit. You need at least 2 of the top honors and at least a 6-card suit. So knowing that we have this massive club fit, we're going to bid 5 clubs. And it's going to go pass, pass, pass. And we are not invited to do anything on this hand because we're done our job. We bid to 4 hearts and there's nothing more to do. Now, when you lead a diamond, anyone who doesn't lead the partner suit, you should be very wary that that is a singleton. Why did we not lead partner suit? Because 99% of the time it's a singleton. And you, South, know that you're going to get in with the ace of clubs. So if you want a trump, you've got the ace of clubs as a trick and hopefully the ace of hearts. If you could be guided as how to trump a diamond, we could defeat 5 clubs. But everything depends on how we defend this hand. So it's going to go little diamond. You can play the 10. It doesn't matter what you play. It really doesn't matter one way or the other. They'll play the jack. and you'll win the ace. You need to draw trumps. It doesn't help you to get a spade discard. You've still got a heart loser no matter what you do. So the only thing we can do is try and deceive partner by the opponents by playing the jack of clubs. I never play the king. The reason I don't play the king is because partner will definitely take the ace. If you play the jack, they may think partner's got a singleton queen or a singleton king, but you've got three, so you can afford to duck once. You can afford to duck once. And now what do? We don't have the ace of diamonds. We don't have the ace of spades. How are we going to tell partner what we hold in hearts? We throw the king of hearts away. When you throw the king of hearts away, you're telling your partner you have the whole sequence from the king down. Now you play the king of clubs. Partner will take the ace. And now partner's going to lead away from that ace of hearts to get into partner's hand. Lowest of touching. And what are they going to come back? A diamond. Why did they lead away from the ace of hearts? Because they want to rough a diamond. This is their only opportunity they can trump a diamond. And now they're going to defeat the contract. So it's very good play when you have a long sequence and you can afford to throw away the highest card. Do it to guide your partner. Sometimes partner's squeezed. And this way you're telling partner, I've got the run, partner. If you threw the queen of hearts, you'd have the run denying the king. If you threw the jack of hearts, you've got the run. Jack 10, 9, 8. You deny the cards above. So throwing the king was a very important defensive card. So partner knows to underlead that ace to get that diamond rough. And now they're going down. You've got 3 tricks, everybody. You just wanted to beat this contract. Leading the ace of hearts is not going to beat the contract because all you're going to take is the ace of hearts and the ace of clubs and it's all over. Are there any questions on hand number 5? Some of you wanted to know about hand number 5. Please ask me what you wanted to say on 5. What did you want to say on hand number 5?
Oh, it was me. I just wanted to know if I should have accepted. I didn't accept the invitation for game because I didn't think I had enough to make it.
Where were you sitting?
For hearts, I was south.
Okay, when you learn week 2s, one of the first things you should learn when we play week 2s is that we've got to learn to block out the opponents according to the law of total tricks. And when we go to the 4 heart level, we usually have it a singleton somewhere, and we really don't intend to make it, but we're doing it as a block out bird. And you've got 2 aces and a singleton. So we don't look at points, we look at the law of total tricks. And having a singleton allows us to come in at the 4 level. It makes the hand much stronger. It's a block out bid. It's the same as if partner opens 2 hearts and they bid 3 clubs. And now you don't have the law on your side. You've only got 3 hearts, not 4. You would bid 3 hearts. You wouldn't bid 4. It's not in, there's no invitational bid. It's called a block out bid. I'm blocking out partner. We have 9 trumps between us, but now we have 10. So we block out again. And you do it very confidently. When you're playing face-to-face or you're playing on BBO, you must do it very confidently. Confidence at the table, you're halfway to success in playing this game. If you take your time and think, people will know what you're doing. You don't want to tell people that you're thinking. Just do it. Okay? Any other questions on this hand? Okay. We'll go into hand number 9. And that was a great defensive lesson to throw that king of hearts away. Here we have North with a 6-card major. Not much else outside, but we have 2 of the top 3 honors, and we've got some stuffing. The 10 and the 9 of spades are very important cards. I call those stuffing. They are fillers. They're not little cards. The 10 and the 9 create finesses, and they're pretty good. So we're going to open 2 spades, which is automatic. You must get in the bidding now, never come in later. And now East has to do something. East has the perfect shape for what is a take-out double. A double of 2 spades says I'm short in spades, and I can take any suit you bid, partner, and I have an opening hand. That is what it shows. 2 spades double. And now South could bid 3 spades. If you wanted to show the law, we have 9 between us. You could bid 3 spades just to say, well, we've got 9 trumps between us. I myself wouldn't do it because I can't take the lead. I don't have an honor. My partner's bound to lead that suit, but some people do it on the law. If I had an honor, I would bid 3 spades. When I don't have an honor, I'm reluctant to bid because I don't want my partner leading a spade when I don't have any honors. But that's my style. Everyone has a different style in bridge. Now you, West, are looking at an opening hand opposite an opening hand. And we never want to play in a minor because, first of all, you don't know which minor to bid. And second of all, the most important thing about the takeout double is that all your values are in their suit. So you should make a bid adding 2 hands together. If they've got an opening hand, at least 13, 14 points, and I've got an opening hand, we've got to be in game. And 3 no trump. Partner, I'm not looking for minors. My values are in their suit. And that's the right contract. Are there any questions about bidding 3 no? I don't want you looking at minors. Looking at minors isn't the answer. We want to look for no trump. I think that's very important. We look for no trump. Any questions on the bidding? West must be in game. West cannot do anything else but bid 3 no trump. I've got the spade stopper, partner. And there's going to be a lead of the 10 of spades, the top of an interior sequence. Missing the king, missing the jack. The 10 guarantees the 9. So let's count the winners, everybody. We're playing in a no trump contract. In the spade suit, we've got 1 trick, the jack. In the hearts, we've got 4 heart tricks, provided we play the high card from the short side first, the jack of hearts. So we've got 1 spade and 4 hearts of 5. We have 2 clubs of 7, and the ace of diamonds is 8. We need 1 more trick. Where are we going to find them? Well, not in the diamond suit. It's going to be in the club suit. Now, there's a dangerous hand when we get the lead of a spade. And who is the dangerous hand? You're going to win the jack. The dangerous hand is South. We never want South to come in. If South comes in, they're going to come back a spade and swallow up our king, and we're going to lose all those spade tricks. That is when you know there's a dangerous hand. So what you need to do is the following. I want you, please, to look at the dummy. Look at the club suit. Okay? All you know at this stage is that they have the ace, queen of spades. They've got nothing in hearts. I don't imagine they've got anything much in diamonds. They may have, they may not have, but I know for sure they can't have very much, because when we open a week 2, we usually have a 6-card suit and not much outside. So we have to make a plan. So let's start running the hearts, and then we can get an idea of what to do. Are you ready? You can run the hearts, the high card from the short side first. Always remember the high card from the short side first. Then you'll play another heart. We only need 1 extra club trick. We don't need 2. And we'll play the king of hearts and throw a diamond away. And what are they going to throw away? That's the point in question. They won't throw a diamond away. If they throw away a club, they're already telling you the whole story. So let's say they throw away the spade for the moment. Now you have a situation where you need only 1 more trick, 1, not 2, but 1 to make our contract. We have 4 heart tricks. 1 spade is 5. 2 clubs are 7, and the ace of diamonds is 8. We need only 1 more club trick. We've got to look for the queen of clubs. When someone opens a week 2, we don't mind taking a finesse of the queen of clubs as long as North wins the trick. We need to protect that king of spades. We're never letting the south hand in ever. So let's play the clubs together. Now, in this situation, take your queen of hearts, watch them again, and what are they going to throw away? If they throw the club, they've told you the whole story. And they might throw the club away. We don't know. They won't throw a diamond away, that's for sure. And if they throw the spade away, they may be holding on to the club, but we don't mind. Now we're going to play the ace of clubs. And why do we play the ace? You never know when there's a singleton queen somewhere. Costs nothing. So when someone opens a week 2, you should take the other hand to hold the length in another suit. Because when they open a week 2, they're long in 1 suit. So we expect the other suit to be long in other suits. So what you should do is finesse the queen. If they cover, great. And if they don't cover, give it to them. If they make the queen, it's fine. Now we've got our extra club trick. But now you make the extra one. Why? Because you took the hand that never opened the week 2 to have the queen of clubs. Now you're making an over trick. Now you've got the extra club trick. And what are they going to throw away? Well, they're going to have to throw a diamond away. They've got to hold on to the spade. And now they're going to take the ace of diamonds. And they can't afford to play another diamond. They've still got 2 spade losers. So they can try another diamond and hope that if North gets in, they might make the king of spades. But we've got 10 tricks. South's going to overtake that trick, play the 10 of hearts, and then come back a spade. And you make 1 over trick, only because you're looking for that queen of clubs. And always take the hand that's opened the week 2, not to have the missing queen. The other hand should have it. Are there any questions on hand number 9? The dangerous hand is South. Don't ever let South get in. I don't care if we lose the queen of clubs to the North hand, as long as we get that extra club trick while we control king and 1 spade. Any questions? No questions? Oh, you mean it was so easy? Maybe it was easy. Maybe. I don't know. All right. I'll get on to hand number 10. Remember the hold-up play on the side. You don't want them to swallow up your king of spades. And you can't hold up. Just keep the left hand in. Okay, it goes past by east. And now looking at the south hand. South has a 7-card spade suit. And doesn't open 2, but opens 3 spades. It's called a preempt. And West is not good enough to come in at any higher level. West has no tricks. So West is forced to pass. And now it's North to bid. North has 2 heart tricks, 1 club trick, 1 diamond trick. That's 4 quick tricks. And the king of spades may be a trick. One of the most important parts about having a singleton in your partner's suit. You cannot ever but 3-no trump with a singleton in partner suit, unless you have 9 tricks in your own hand, where you can run 9 tricks. Why? Because the hand that opens the preempt has no entry. We should always play in the preemptive suit, because they are the ones that are weak and they are the ones with no entry. So you should bid 4 spades, everybody. Very, very important. The only time you bid 3-no is if you have a fit in spades and you want to protect your other cards, or you have 9 tricks in your own hand. What did people play in on this hand? Can some of you just type it up in the chat? I'm very interested to see. I want to know what you all played it in. 4 spades. That's great. Anybody else? No? Maybe you're too shy to tell me. All right. So 4 spades is a great contract. Now it's a matter of leads. We have 2 sequences. We either lead the Queen of Hearts from Queen Jack, or we lead the King of Clubs from King Queen 10. Which looks more attractive? The King of Clubs, because those cards are higher than the Queen and the Jack of Hearts. You do not have the 10 of Hearts, you do not have the 9 of Hearts. Whereas the club suit is only missing 1 card and the heart suit is missing 2 cards. So you should always lead from the better suit. So we're going to lead the King of Clubs. And before we play the hand, we have to decide which is the master hand, south or north. The master hand is the one with the long trumps. So leading the King of Clubs tells our partner, we have the Queen, we may have the Jack, but we don't promise the Jack. Because in a suit contract, 2 cards touching constitute a sequence, not 3. In no trump, 3 cards or almost 3 cards touching constitutes a sequence. So we know that partner's got the Queen and not necessarily have the Jack, but East knows that because East has the Jack. So let's look at the losers. In the spade suit, we may lose the Queen. That's 1 loser. Which is the master hand? The one with the long trumps. So there's 1 spade loser maybe. In the hearts, no losers. We've got a doubleton, and the ace king will take care of that. In the club suit, 1 loser. So we've got 1 spade, 1 heart, no hearts, 1 club, and look at the diamonds. We're losing the ace of diamonds. We have the queen. So we could lose 3 tricks. So let's play together. Ace of clubs. And now get that king of spades out of your way now. Get it out of your way. It's a singleton. Just get it out of your way. Well, I don't want to play another club. I think I'll play the Ace of Hearts. We got a 4-2 fit. There's the king. Now on the third heart, everyone, if they produced a heart, I would throw my club away. But once they don't produce a heart, I'm very safe. All right? I can rough it. And now I'm going to play the Ace of Spades. And I got lucky. Why? Because the queen dropped. So now I can draw the last child running around in the streets. And now all the children are gone. So now I'm going to play a diamond. And they're going to win the ace. And they must come back their partner suit. Partner led the king to show the queen. You come back the jack from 2 cards left in your hand. Trumpet. And now you're going to play the diamond to the queen. And the rest are yours. Right? There are no more clubs out. And you make 11 tricks on this hand. All because you must play in your partner's suit. You cannot play in no trump with a singleton. You need 9 tricks in your own hand. Any questions, everybody? I will guarantee you that more than half the field all but 3 no trump on that hand. I know that for a fact. We always play in the trump suit because they're the ones that have no entry. Any other questions? Okay. Well, we'll go on to number 12. My pleasure, Janet, my pleasure. All right, let's look at number 12. Okay, so West has the opening bid. I think West is the dealer on number 12. West is the dealer on number 12. Something doesn't look right here. Something doesn't look right here. 7 and 4 is 11, 13 points. I think looking at the hands, this was not, this is the same hand. We have to open this hand. And I don't think that this is what was on the sheet. I'm just going to look at the hand for a moment. It's not looking correct to me. So I'm going to go over with you. I'm just going to look at hand number 12. Hand number 12 passed. And it's not possible to pass this hand because we do have an opening hand. So on the sheet, it is incorrect. It said that you passed on number West. we would not pass this hand. It's an opening hand. So the sheet is incorrect, and I'm sorry about that. I never saw it, but it is the hand you did play. So let's look at it from this point of view for the moment. We're going to open a club. And now North has to make a bid over one club. And North should never bid one diamond. North should bid 2 diamonds, a jump. Now, remember I said to you that in this situation, when they are strong, we are weak. When they open weak, we are strong. So over here, when partner bids 2 diamonds, partner is very weak with a 6-card suit. Now, East must bid 2 hearts. Forget about the 2 diamond bid. You have almost an opening hand opposite an opening hand. You actually do have an opening hand. So you're going to bid 2 hearts. Partner, I've got a 5-card heart suit. It's going to go pass by South. And now you're looking at this hand, and you know you've got a minimum hand, but you promise another bid, so you have to show support with support. So you're going to bid 3 hearts. Pass. And East now upgrades that singleton spade. That singleton spade is worth 3 extra points and bids 4 hearts. Pass, pass, pass. Now, if we look at the bidding on the hand record that you got, it said West had passed and we opened 2 diamonds weak. If we open 2 diamonds weak on this hand, East would come in. East cannot double because East does not have spades. So if North opens 2 diamonds, we would bid 2 hearts naturally. So what you should do is when the opponent opens a weak 2 and you have a good 5-card suit, you should treat it as if they've opened 1 diamond. So on this hand, you would bid 1 heart over 1 diamond. So over 2 diamonds, you would bid 2 hearts. It would go pass or whatever it, or 1 spade. And you would now have an opening hand opposite an overcall of an opening. We don't know whether partner's got an opening hand or not. And we would make a cubit of 2 diamonds. Partner, I've got a good hand. How good are you? And then you would go to 4 hearts. If North opened 2 diamonds. But on this particular hand, West must open the bidding with 1 club. North must jump to 2 diamonds. East must bid 2 hearts. South cannot bid 3 diamonds on the law. South does not have 3 diamonds in the hand, and South is not invited to the party. And the contract is 4 hearts, and we're going to get the lead of the 9 of diamonds. Are there any questions about the bidding on this hand? Any questions? I need to know if there's anything. It is the hand we played, but the hand record that you've got is a little bit different. But I've given you both scenarios. That if West opened, this is how we would bid it. And if East opened, according to the hand record you've got, we would come in with an overcall. We never double when we don't have when we've got a good 5-card suit. You always want to have a good 5-card suit. All right, let's count the losers, everybody. In the diamond suit, which is the master hand? Let's talk about it. They led the 9 of diamonds. The master hand is the one with the long trumps. In the heart suit, we have no losers. In the spades, we have 1 loser. In the diamonds, we have 2 losers. And in the clubs, we have 1 loser. So now we've got to look at dummy, if dummy can help us. Well, the spades, dummy can't help us. We're always losing 1 spade. In the diamond suit, dummy can help us because we can trump 1 diamond. So we never have a problem about trumping a diamond. Now, the whole thing hinges on whether we can find out about the queen of clubs. So let's play together and see what happens. It goes 9 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds. You might as well put up the 10, just in case it was a singleton, and they win the ace. Now they're going to play back a diamond. King of diamonds. And they're going to overtake it with the king or the queen or the jack. It doesn't matter. And now they know there are no more diamonds there. And they know partner can't over-ruff that dummy. They didn't play the singleton club. They're going to come back the weak suit on the table, which is spades. They're going to play the 7 of spades. And now what are they going to come back? They don't want to come back a spade because they don't want to set up the spade. So maybe they're going to come back a trump. You never touch the club suit, never. So you're going to come back a trump. And you're going to win it. You're going to take your 4 of diamonds. And they've got no diamonds. So let's say they throw away the spade. Now you have to keep parity with dummy. If dummy's got 4 clubs, you keep 4 clubs. You never throw away a card when you see 4 clubs in the dummy. You got to keep the same length. And they're going to trump it. And now you're going to catch the king of hearts. And now you need to get back to your hand to draw the last child running around. Now let's talk about the opening lead. If South held the ace and the king of spades, they would never lead the diamond. Because I've taught you that if you hold an outside ace king, you always lead the ace to show partner that you have the king, and you want to make sure that partner knows where all your values are. So the spades look like they may be split. You can play a little spade, you can play the queen of spades, it doesn't matter. Because getting that extra trick's never going to help you. You've got to look for that queen of clubs. You still have to look for that queen of clubs. You've got 4 opposite 4. Okay? So even if you played the queen of spades, and they're covered with the king, and you now trump it with the 10, there's 1 trump out. Let's draw it, everybody. The last trump. And now we have to work out where is that queen of clubs. Well, if they opened a week 2 holding the king, queen, jack of diamonds and the king of spades, the percentages are that the queen of clubs is in the other hand. They cannot hold all these high cards to open a week 2. So you're going to play the south hand for the queen of clubs. You're going to play the king of clubs. And then you're going to play the 10 of clubs because you want to stay in your hand. And then you can finesse the club, or the jack of spades is good. It doesn't matter now. And then you're going to make the rest of the tricks. So let's go back to where that queen of clubs is. We must work out when the opponents open a week 2, where are all the values? And that way you'll get an idea of where to look for missing cards. And now we made an over trick. We made 11. And we never made 10. Are there any questions on this hand? Are there any other hands you'd like to hear about? Hand number 8? Sure. I'll bring up hand number 8. I see that. Let's have a look. I'll do the bidding. I think it's mainly the bidding that you want to know. Let's look at the bidding on hand number 8. I think they opened 1 diamond on this hand. West opens 1 diamond. And North has a weak jump over call, a preempt. Not a high preempt, because we don't have 7. A 6-card suit's called a weak jump over call. We're going to bid 2 hearts. 2 hearts doesn't promise many high card points, but it shows that you are too weak to be able to come in the auction to compete and try and buy the contract. The whole purpose of jumping in your heart suit is to take away the bidding space from the opponent. Now, East has got a tremendous spade suit, and knowing partner has opened the bidding, is going to bid 2 spades. It's forcing, it shows 5 spades and
Okay,
11
I'll
or
let you
4
go and I'll
hearts.
see what's going on with this lesson. I don't know what I'm doing anyway, so.
Who's talking?
She says, don't play at the 2 level, so I always overbid. She just stopped bidding. And she's
Somebody
in Florida. Linda.
Okay, I'll have to silence them.
Okay, we'll talk to you later then, hun.
Well, you can
All
ask
right,
me the
good night.
question now. Ask me the question you want to ask.
Oh, I was gonna ask a question. Oh, wait a minute.
What's the question?
Oh. Question about this hand? This is number
What is
8.
the question you'd like to ask on hand number 8?
Sorry, I just wondered, my partner was West and she didn't open. And we only got to 4 spades and it was awkward, our bidding. Obviously I see it started wrong, so that was probably our biggest problem. I didn't know how to communicate to her that I had such a big hand, so that was.
Okay, so I'll discuss it with you if West does not open the bidding. But I would open only because I like my diamond suit. It's almost as good as a 6-card suit, and I have too much outside, so I'd like to open 1.
Yes.
But we can do it without them opening. So let me do it with them opening, and let me do it without them opening, and then we'll discuss defense. Okay?
Great, thank you.
So 2 hearts, 2 spades. And you've got a really strong hand. And it's going to go, South is going to pass. When you have a singleton in your partner's suit, your whole hand collapses. South. And now when partner shows you that you have spades with you, you know you've got 3 spades, you're going to put 3 spades. Your hand is not good enough to go to 4 spades. It's going to go pass. And now you're looking at a great hand, a terrific hand, looking at this hand. And now you'd be inclined to want to look for a slam because your ace of diamonds is a working card and you want to see how many aces partners got. So this is how it would go. 4 no trump Blackwood. As long as you control the suit they bid. You control hearts, you control the unbid suit, clubs. That means you can't lose 2 losers in the club suit. You can't lose 2 losers in the heart suit. So when you're in control of the heart suit and you're in control of the unbid suit, you will go Blackwood 4 no trump. How many aces do you have, partner? And you're going to bid 5 clubs. I have no aces, partner. And it's going to go pass, and it's going to go 5 spades. And it's going to go pass, pass, pass. That is this bidding. Now we're going to go back to the other bidding. I'm going to undo this for you and go back without West opening, and then we're going to see how we're going to defend the hand. Because I think you want me to play out the hand. Do you want me to play out the hand? Or we can get on to another board. 2
Yes,
hearts.
please.
2 hearts. Okay? Now, what are we going to do with this hand? Let's talk about it. It's a really strong hand. So when I have a hand as strong as this, my hand is too good to overcall 2 spades. My hand is really too good to jump to 3 spades. 3 spades over a week 2 is invitational. It shows 15 to 17 points and a 6-card suit. I think this hand is far too strong. I think the spade suit stands all on its own. It's called a self-sufficient suit. 2 hearts, 3 spades is invitational, 15 to 17. This hand is too good. So on this hand, I would bid 4 spades. It is not weak. It is strong. There is no preempt over a preempt. There is no weak over weak. But the next hand has got no aces with nothing much to say. And the bidding would go pass, pass, pass. And that's how we would bid the hand. Let's talk about the self-sufficient suit. A lot of you have heard me talk about the rule of 10. You add up the length of your suit, which is 6. You add up the number of honors, which is 4. If it adds up to 10, it's called a self-sufficient suit. 6 in length, 4 honors, and 6 is 10. That means you have 1 or no losers in the suit. That suit stands on its own. If you had a 7-card suit without the jack, you would add up the length, which is 7. You'd add up 3 honors, which is 10. That's a self-sufficient suit. If you had king, queen, jack to 7, it's self-sufficient. If you have ace, king, jack to 7, it's self-sufficient. And this is a hand you should bid 4 spades. You're going to get the lead of the heart. And they're going to come back a heart. And you now know that they've got the jack, the queen is over there. You can count. You can count everything. 6 and 4 is 10 and 2 is 12. You knew that was a singleton. And they're going to rough it. That's a sad state of affairs. And now they're going to play their ace of clubs. And all we're going to make on this hand is 3 tricks. The rest is theirs. Whatever you do, they're going to draw trumps and you're not going to make any more tricks. In 6, if West opens, in 5, West is going down 1 because they opened this hand. A lot of people are opening hands like that because of the solidity of the diamonds and the king, the queen, and the 10. The 10 is stuffing. They're all going to open the West hand. But that's style. Some people will, some people won't. Are there any questions on the play of the hand? Any questions? Any other questions? Any other hands? None? Okay. All right, I'll stop sharing the screen with you. Well, I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I'll see you on Thursday for some more interesting hands.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.